third-party company Mech Planet put out some images for their Hot Soldier Legend size. In this case, it's their HS-02 Optimus Prime, which is a really, really very interesting, tiny G1 Optimus Prime done in the Legend scale. And there's a lot of great images that just show how small he is, but also all the little gimmicks that he could still do despite being that small. And I almost feel like they tried their best to make a masterpiece toy in
Yeah.
Legend scale. And what's crazy about it is in robot mode, it's fairly well articulated for something of that scale that they could do with obviously without it. There's only so much you could do with joints when you're that small. But the fact that it still has a wrist communicator gimmick, that it still has an opening chest with removable matrix of leadership, which man, that matrix must be so tiny. I am
Don't
like,
breathe it in.
yeah, I'm really worried how tiny that matrix must be because it says it's removable. So, and then also with a roller that has the little roller unit in there that's able to hold the gun, similar to the world's smallest roller. It's probably going to be around the same scale as that.
Jeez.
So, but this is pretty darn cool, and like this is something I definitely want to pick up because if it's that small and it has the matrix gimmick, that alone kind of sells me on it. Where I just could go like, oh man, I could just show off the world's most smallest matrix. Um, and the
I
images
could
that
wait for the black repaint.
oh they'll definitely, yeah, for sure. Well, they show also, if people are curious about the scale, they show it also with their HS-09 Big Yellow, which is their Bumblebee,
Mm.
and their HS-07 Iron Tin, which is their Ironhide. So it gives you an idea of the scale. They also show it with their Soundwave. So it gives you an idea of how big it is. It's slightly larger than the others, but only because again it has to have
It's well,
a
I
little
would
more
say it's
plastic.
slightly. I would have said it's slightly larger because it's Optimus. No.
Yeah, it's Optimus too, so they want to keep a scale, but also just to be able. I mean, the wrist communicator one surprises me too. It's just like to have that extra flap,
Yeah.
just so you could house that gimmick. And
I'm
obviously, this is all unpainted right now, so it'll even blow my mind more if there actually is a painted on like your sticker or face or whatever of someone on that wrist communicator. And there's one on each arm. So, and it's the same thing like the original Masterpiece, where it had one on each arm and had a different face on each one. So I'm really curious. They'll put a Bumblebee on one or a Megatron on the other.
I'm
Just really
surprised.
awesome stuff.
I'm surprised you don't see it in alt mode, but I guess it's not ready for that yet.
I think that maybe they're working their way towards all the photos and stuff. The only alt mode photo we see is just of the roller trailer right now,
Hmm.
and of course they show the accessories. You get the Ion Blaster, his energy axe, if you will, the Matrix. That's the only accessories thus far that he comes with. But I mean, considering on top of Roller himself, uh, I think as time progresses, when we'll get more color images, we'll see what the final product is. But this is really cool. This is really cool, and all of these legend scale stuff are super affordable. So it's always these cool. I like the desk transformers. These are like really cool desk transformers to have. It's although in this case that's a matrix I'd be so worried about losing. That's such a tiny thing.
Here's a challenge to all those everyone that's collecting these scales, so like Iron Factory, etc., etc. I want to see your team, the Arc team, on your desk.
Assembled. Yeah,
Do it. That's what I want to see right now. We're almost there, I think, right?
we're almost there.
I think Raw
Currently,
might
right
be a bit
now, there's
tricky.
no price or release date yet, but I'm pretty sure as time progresses, there will be some announcements. And I know as TFCon is getting closer, as we're now in 2018, I'm pretty sure we'll have more announcements and stuff like that, especially by the time our third party panel rolls around. So be sure to keep an eye out for that.